Hey guys, I just want to run through a few recent pickups. It's been a while because I took a 6 or 7 month break off YouTube before we actually did a charity stream, which was you might have got inundated with uploads recently, but so sorry about that. I probably should have put some of them on private and released one a day, but which I'm going to do with the rest of them. But here's a few games that I want to just go through. So first off, I bought this, which is I don't know if you can tell what it is, but it is Panzer Dragoon, which is the Sega Saturn. I believe it's a Jap version. I bought that from one of the guys. I think it was King Monkey on Twitter, so that was the first one. I was requested for Alien Isolation. I think I actually brought it up to the person because there was about 8 of us streaming, and when it came to, he said he'd do it. When it came to doing it, couldn't find it. Don't know if I've given it away. I don't know whether somebody's borrowed it. I haven't got a clue. Might have got stolen, doubt it, but there you go. So I actually picked up the Ripley edition, which has got extra parts to the game, so which was I think about £14, but it was a £60 game, or a lot of people still are selling it for that, for the Xbox One. Most of them are Xbox One. Next up, I've got Mass Effect Andromeda, which I'm playing right now. I'm really enjoying that actually at the moment. I heard a lot of people talking about Enslaved on Xbox 360 being quite a good game, so I actually picked up a copy of that as well. I think I'm about a quarter to halfway through that on the 360. I picked up Battleborn, which was another one which I actually did in stream, the charity live stream that we did for Cancer Research UK. Did about an hour of that. Quite enjoyed that as well. Probably have to delve a bit more into that, to be fair, that one. And the last game is just Dark Souls 3. Not really ever played Dark Souls, I don't think, and if I have, I can't remember it, so maybe it'll jog on some memories. Well, that's that. A couple of other things. My missus had to buy me a set of Astros, so this is a Gen 3 set of Astro A50s, which are fully wireless, which are brilliant, by the way. I will do a review on them. I mean, unboxing's a bit pointless because it's way after they come out, but yeah, so I am loving them on the Xbox. And then Game.co.uk did a little price reduction on this, which is a Steam Link. Now I've got Steam on my PC, I don't use it very often, but I thought it might be kind of cool if I could do it in the living room or upstairs in my bedroom. So, but I had about £4 in points available on Game.co.uk, from buying other stuff. So I actually got this for about, I think I got it for about, I think it was about £8 or £9. It was ridiculous because it was £40 at first. So I was really chuffed with that. But the main one, and the reason we're kind of here today, is because I was part of a Kickstarter for this, which is a little console. It's a Pi-based system called the RetroEngine Sigma. Quite a few people on Twitter have been involved and bought very much similar thing. So I thought what we'd do is just take a little look at it. So I'm just going to move up. Now sometimes I do this on the deck, but I'm just going to move up and I'm going to show you basically how it comes. Now, first things first, we have a piece of paper on the top which tells you, your instructions, etc. And then inside, as you can see, we have the little console. But we'll just start with this controller. You get 2 controllers that are USB, very much Xbox 360 USB style, which are okay, but the only difference is they don't really match the console, any form of the console, but never mind, I'm not too fussed about that. We'll get straight into the console, which, like I say, it is a custom Pi-based system, but which essentially looks a lot like a Sega Master System, I suppose you'd probably think. And that is pretty much what it is, but it's a Pi-based system, HDMI out, etc., which is going to be kind of cool playing some games. It plays pretty much everything up to PlayStation 1 and N64. We get a $10 off code for that, so quite a few people managed to use that. If you did, sweet, good stuff. And then on top of that, we also get an extra shell. Now I heard that we're supposed to get a silver shell and a blue shell, but a few of us have found out we've got 2 blue shells and I don't know why. But I suppose you can't really complain because it was never part of the deal. It was something they added on. But yeah, so we've got 2 blue ones, which is crazy. Also, a HDMI lead, pretty standard stuff. And then you get a second controller, so 2 of you can play. Exactly the same as the first one. But yeah, I mean, they look fairly normal, you know, compared to an Xbox 360 as far as I'm concerned. Just a bit lighter, obviously, because there's no batteries in them. And then just your charge lead. Sorry, not your charge lead, your power lead even, should I say, which comes with comes 2-pin standard with basically a 3-pin adapter, which is a bit weird because it's side facing. But yeah, so that's just the unboxing of the RetroEngine Sigma. Pretty soon what I'll do is I'll hook that up into my system, get a few of my favourite games on there, and I'll probably start doing a few retro games without having to mess about with loads and loads of consoles, and that's what I'm looking to do. A little bit like we did with the Mini NES. Well, that's it from me right now. So I'll catch you all soon, and I hope you did enjoy the charity stream if you did join in, and thanks to those that donated. I'll see you soon.